and welcome to Dynamic GT League's Wacky Wally Waces for race 3 and race 4. For race 3 on pole position is Bunsell. Jason joins him on the front row. SGP and Rich Blues will be on row 2. Steve F1 and Mitch on row 3. Row 4 will see Twilight line up alongside Demon R. And on row 5 we've got Formula Gary and Art Pound. Bit of a hilly tribute there. Row 6. Jimmy and Hay, and on row 7 we've got SRI and 3 drivers away, unfortunately, Dave, Connor and Fluffy. And the track for race 3 is Goodwood, with a few new names, getting rid of some of the originals. Right, let's hand over to our common chips. Joining me this week on the Wacky Wally Waiters, it's Raymond. How are you, Ray?
I'm doing not bad. How's yourself?
I'm absolutely great, as we've got E-Bog on pole position, that being Bunsell going through the barricade, as we've called it. It's otherwise known as the Fuzz. But yeah, Bunsell with a well-earned pole position here at Goodwood. And I'm guessing he's got the line because we're looking at Jason instead. And I won't be surprised if Jason is going to absolutely annihilate Bunsell, seeing as he stole his pole.
Yeah, that was an interesting big ball reverse grid. Bunsell's still staying out in front at the moment, so interesting. SGP right across the front of Mitch there. Right,
I think Mitch is showing his new rear end again. Oh, Jason, he's up near E-Bog. He's going to have a good look at E-Bog. He's going to tag E-Bog.
Oh, he's giving him room.
Bunsell's staying to the track. No, he's not. That's better, Bunsell. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. He might even get Jason reset, because if you go on that lighter bit of grass, you do get reset, but Jason comes back on and pumps Steve F1 full of fairy dust.
Yeah, I pointed him out to the outside, but where is it? Jason Steve F1 here still battling with Bunsell.
That they are. So as they're heading towards the no-no square, as we named it, found out Goodwood has got proper names for its corners, but I've basically decided we're going to scrap some of them. So I think this one's called Woodcut. Now it's not Woodcut, but it's definitely been cut. I thought that was pretty clever of me. I fucking made that one up. Okay, it wasn't that good. Okay. Oh, Rich has found the barricade.
Yeah, you got Rich.
Oh, who's that spun Steve F1?
Steve F1 spun. There was a blue car.
Yeah, the blue car was Steve F1. I think it was Bunsell.
The background, there was a light blue luminous green colour. Oh, Jason!
That's a good hit from Jason. I suppose. Oh, yeah, he's not mowing no grass over there, is he? I suppose you should kind of reiterate that in the Wacky Wally Waces, it is basically rallycross. You can cut corners, you can stay on the track if you want, you can crash into people as long as you're not kamikazing. Now, some people may have different opinion of what a kamikaze is, but Mitch has absolutely nailed Gary there, and as it says on the back of Mitch's car, do your X. So I'm guessing that Gary is me. Oh, hello, Ray. Bye, Ray.
I think it was Hay, the other car I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as we see everybody ploughing around in circles.
Oh, I think Steve F1's just given SGP another tag as well. Yeah, it could be Garnet.
There's twins.
That was quite nicely set up there. Jason into the no-no square ahead of Mitch and Formula Gary. Hey, not too far behind. Is Gary going to be taking a lot of the corner? No, he's watching Mitch do it. But Mitch has gone well wide. Where's Jason gone? I think he's been reset. Oh, Gary has. Oh, Demon R's having a spin in the wall.
There's Jason there with Steve F1 still.
I'm guessing Jason must have got reset going through the no-no square. Must have took too much corner. That's a no-no there.
Yep.
Also, I just want to remind everybody as well. Steve F1 with a decent hit on Jason. Mitch is all sorts of sideways, and he's got his hazards going. No surprise, he definitely is one. He's going to have him. I think Steve F1 might get him as well. Yes, he has his. Ooh.
How wide's here? Steve F1 might be able to get it back on the cutback onto the left-hand corner.
Whoa, bye, Mitch. I think he may have helped Mitch over there with SRI in his pink motor coming in. Oh, Jason's the wrong way round. Oh, yeah.
The Bunso gone.
It was a hard pal. There's Bunso. Yeah, it was a hard pal. Yeah.
And again, go to Specsavers.
That you do. I want to remind everybody as well that in this series I'm not doing jokes. Jason.
What do you call a line of Barbie dolls?
I don't know.
A barbecue.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not okay. I know how it feels now.
Exactly.
Alright.
That's what it was bad.
To be fair, that was pretty good, a barbecue. Bunsel's done Steve F1 a beauty there. But yeah, I am going to be doing my random facts. Chaos at the final chicane in the barricade as Demon Off and Jason bashing walls around. Jason goes. Yes, I'm going to be doing my random facts. And one of them is going to be false, and I'm not going to tell you which is which until the end of the video. Also, if you are at home watching this, don't go googling it to find out what the answer is before we finish anyway. SGP's bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, he was in the lead. He's down in third. SRI up there with here.
He's definitely with Hay now, and I tell you what, SGP's catching them quickly. Hay's going to go for him, is he? Oh, he can't get him. He's missed him. Either that or he wasn't going for him. Either way, SRI now leading the race. He is absolutely flying. And tell you what, do you know what can't fly without an ashtray?
What? Without an ashtray?
Yeah. Passenger jets cannot fly if they haven't got an ashtray on board.
But you can't smoke on a plane.
That is very true. You can't smoke on a plane. But if somebody was stupid enough, Hayes taken the lead of the race. SGP's going to kill SRI, is he? No. Yes, he might. He's going to spin him around, is he? I don't know. Or there's chaos in the background. Steve F1's been punted into wall, into barricade, and Jimmy's gone, and Jason's gone, and Demon R, he's gone. Gary's going through there quite nicely. Nice drift, Demon R. Well done.
Yeah.
Right, so to answer your comment there, as SRI bins it himself by the looks of it. SGP now.
You tried to get you missed.
There have been occasions where passenger jumbo jets have not been able to take off because the ashtray is missing out of the toilet. Now they have to have an ashtray because if some passenger is stupid enough to go and try and smoke a cigarette, then they need to have somewhere to put it out, because if they just put it in the bin, you could end up with a fire. So planes, passenger jumbo jets, have to have an ashtray before they can take off. If they haven't got an ashtray, they can't take off.
That's interesting if that's true.
Hello, you're very interesting. You could almost say quite interesting. Steve F1, we're having a look. He's gone for a similar livery to what he normally races, but he's gone with a little bit of actual style on it this time in this series rather than just straight lines. And I've got to say, I'm liking it. I like the look of the blue and the white and the green as he does cut. Oh, he nearly resets himself then, and in comes Rich. Is Rich going to get him? Oh, he's missed.
Rich is still there though, but carnage.
And that's why it's called the barricade. I tell you what, this race has gone quite quick actually. Jimmy on the back of Hay there. Hey there, that's someone sounding like a song. Hey now, hey now. I don't know what the words are. I was saying sweetest motion. It just made me think about having a shit. You know, one of those ones where you're like, oh, I really need a shit. When you go through, it's like, oh, that's so much better. Oh, here comes Jimmy. Out goes Hay.
Yeah, and see, that's alright. Through the corner. Spuds are going to get him.
He's going to try to
line him up.
Oh, by Jason. Jason's gone massively wide. That was a lovely camera angle there. Oh, Jimmy, has he gone in too deep? Oh, I don't think a woman's ever said that to him before, but
No, that's not just...
Sorry, Jimmy.
Stick it to one gender. It could be a man as well.
That was such a backhanded supporting of Jimmy.
As we see SGP coming through the
that was quite. Oh, that was quite clever for you. I'm impressed. Hey!
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy's done. That's a lovely overtake from Hay there. As we're getting close to the 10-minute mark, so we've only got 4. Rich is in trouble. Oh, David, I stuffed him into the wall. And now Mitch is on the back of David Arms. Steve F. on the back of Jimmy. Oh, Mitch is doing it. He's done him. Why are we looking at this boring punt?
I don't know. You only have a camera, guys.
What's his name?
And it's SGP's brother.
Twilight and Twilight and Hay were bumping doors a little bit there. Demon R is ahead of Mitch, is he? No, he's not. So yeah, Demon R got done big time. Oh, someone's just been reset. That can happen around this track. You can use quite a lot of the off-track area, but there are some bits. Oh, Bunsel's absolutely done. Hey there, what a hit. Oh, Steve F1, can he tag him? No, he's missed. Jason, I think, tried as well, but he's missed it all.
It'll be interesting. That's the mono square is going to be interesting here. Because the ones that take the corner more than the ones that stay on the tarmac. You could see them sliding. Here comes
David Arnold just missed Hay. And Jason missed him as well.
Yeah, they all missed. So it's quite interesting because sometimes you can connect and sometimes you just don't.
Yeah, you can end. Oh, Twilight's hit the back of SRI and it's almost spun Twilight. He's put him into the wall. He could be in trouble now. He's safe. He hasn't got anyone right. Oh, SRI, where are you coming from? Bloody hell. He was having a party with Steve F1.
Yeah, it was free wide there. Jimmy was in there as well. Oh, Twilight.
Oh, he's going for a jump around the marshals. Don't know why I did that accent there. Oh, and he's absolutely nailed Hay on his return, and Jason. He's done well to control that as there's some big cuts going on there by Steve F1 and Demon R, I think it is. Twilight then. Actually, you know what? I think Twilight's just jumped a few places. I think a few people have just been reset through Oosens. Oh no, actually, it's the next track we've got an Oosens S's.
Is this not St Mary's?
Yeah, that's the one. It was St Mary's. It's not. Oh, that is St Mary's. Yeah, that's St Mary's Curve. I don't know why it's called St Mary's, but there you go. Okay, what we got?
You fucking pray.
Well, yeah, you fucking do. Jimmy's going for the cut. Bunsel isn't. SRI is. Twilight isn't. Jason is. Twilight's in trouble here. Jimmy could be in trouble. SRI's going to be in trouble. Is he? He's tagged aside of Bunsel. Has he spun him around? No. It's ended up with Jimmy in the barrier. SRI spinning. Twilight's binned it. And a few cars have been reset. Oh, it's chaos at the barricade. Hayes in the wall. There's shit happening everywhere.
SRI just drove into the barricade himself. As we see, we're going to Mitch on the back of Jason and Twilight. He's sticking it on a tarmac.
Rich!
Sorry, apologies.
Oh, Rich has done Twilight there. Mitch helps him along the way. I tell you what, it's getting hot out there on that. Oh, Jimmy's in trouble. Oh no, Twilight, is he going to go down the marshals again? Oh no, he's not. He's ended up in hay, and not that hay.
Yeah, as we see Maggiore and just tagging the back here there. Oh, what are we going to see here? Oh, Mitch tagging. Oh, that's alright. He's sent.
It was a
Rich
good
a wee bit of benefit there.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but it benefited Rich more than it did hurt him. Oh no, but Rich has binned it himself now. SRI is going to be coming around the corner somewhere. Steve F1 we're having a look at. He's closing in on Gary. Oh, hey, could be in trouble. Oh no, Mitch is there as well. Go on, Steve, tag him. That's a perfect pit manoeuvre situation. And he went for it, but he missed. But Gary's gone off.
Yeah, Gary's off, and we see Art Pal and Bunso there.
It was Hay. It was Art Pal and Hay. Yeah, Hay's manoeuvred Art Pal there. Steve F1 going for the cut. Is he going to find a barrier or a car? No, he's not. Twilight's got in there a bit hot. As it's KO, Jason and Rich. Oh, into the wall at the barricade. Oh, and Gary's been. Where's Steve come from? Bloody hell. Oh, deep dive into the barrier as well.
It's him to get reset.
Art Pal. Oh, that's a shame.
Jimmy's.
Where's SRI? Oh, so it's Demon R there, by the looks of it.
We're on final lap.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's gone pretty quick then. So SGP's been boring. He's just driven off. Jimmy in the second, well, I'm not going to say second Audi, the other Audi. I don't want to make him feel like Perez.
The other tractor.
The other tractor, yeah. Mitch trying to, Jimmy's going to do it here. Go on. Into the barrier. Oh, someone else went into the barrier there. Hay could get in on this as well. And SRI. Ooh. Oh, that's a decent hit. He may send him into Hay. He has, and they're both up into the gravel. That was a fantastic move by Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh.
A couple of places there. Oh, SRI in the barrier. Yeah. As we see this boring ball bag.
Was it?
How you go and get the hay?
I was going to make a joke that I really won't. What? Has he got a problem? No, he's crossed the line. We got cars into the barrier at the no-no square. But Bunzel Ebog is going to finish in second place. Jimmy is in third. Formula Garage in fourth. And Steve F1's in the barricade. Is Jimmy going to take 30 years? Oh, Demon R's in the wall as well. It's chaos in the background and now the foreground and the background. Where's Richard? He's in ninth place, so no fifth for him today. Steve F1 10th. Jason 11th. SRI down there. Oh, bit of biting between the two for line. Steve F1's not got to the line yet. What a donut!
He handbraked it before the line.
We mentioned it before. If you're gonna handbrake it over the line, make sure you get to the line. Well, what an interesting race there, Ray.
Yeah, it was. A few resets there, but yeah, there was some contact in there. It was quite a good race. Yeah. Well done to SGP for being a boring ballbag.
Yeah, definitely. Right, okay, let's have a look then at the grid for Wace 4. So let's have a look at some of the shiny helmets. I mean, these helmets. On row 1, it's SGP and Bunzel. SGP with pole this time. Jimmy and Formula Gary on row 2. On row 3, it's Mitch alongside Hay. On row 4, it's Twilight lining up alongside Demon R. And on row 5, we've got Ridge Blues and SRI. Row 6 will see Jason line up alongside Steve F1. And on row 7, we've got Art Pal and Dave the Harp. So Dave coming in for race 4. The track, as we mentioned, is Lake Maggiore West. It's an interesting track. It's got a few corner names already, but a new one is Usens Essers. Let's hand over to the potato chips. Here we go then, Ray. It's Maggiore West for race 4 of the Wacky Wally Waces. We've got SGP on pole position with Bunzel in second place.
Yep. For Maggiore and no, Jimmy.
Jimmy in third, yeah. SGP is about to start this race, and as he's about to do that, I'm going to give us another fact, because it's really hot and sweaty, and I'm sweating like a pig. But actually, pigs don't sweat.
Imagine that, you're baking.
But well, it's not a problem. They don't sweat, so it's not in your bacon. It's all right. It's in your sauce. Oh, chaos! SRI doing Mitch and Demon R into 10-1.
It looked as if he used his back end to smack Demon R.
Oh, Mitch has just done Bunsell and Gooden. Absolute chaos in the first few corners as they go into the bottle opener. Jimmy, he's done Mitch into the barrier and he's spun him around. What a move. Gary's just about tagged him in there as well. Jimmy didn't fully get away with it, but is now further ahead as the Mitch Twilight's got in there way fast. So is SRI. Both into the barrier. That Twilight tagging Jimmy. Jimmy's right in the thick of the action today, isn't he? Oh, he was nearly in the thick of that wall. That wall may need a name by the end of this race. Oh, Jimmy!
We'll see who keeps hitting it.
As I tell you what, Twilight was lucky there that he didn't end up much deeper into the gravel trap. But yeah, go on, Jimmy, tag his rear end. Was drifting round the airpin. You know what? Ever since we've been racing with you more, or doing commentary with you, the amount of times I found myself talking in the piss-take Scottish accent for no reason is unreal. I do it on my own, you know. I do it on my own while I'm at home. Like, I was going to say, chaos in the final, into the hairpin as they're now coming through the chicane. Steve F1's got Jason. Is he going to push him into the wall? He is going to push him into the wall. Oh, he's got away with it though. Jimmy didn't. How did Jason get away with that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the push was too much in angle of Jason's turn. SRI going past Steve F1.
Yeah, I think Steve F1 may have gone for a cautious braking early, getting out of the way, letting SRI fly by, and it seems to have worked because SRI's dropped way down the order. Steve F1, that was a bit of an odd angle for that car. He's in the barrier. Steve F1's not going to say that. He may be in the barrier as well, but he's going to be careful on through. Bunsell's just nailed Jimmy, an absolute beauty. You were right, Ray. It could be a guy that could say it to the Bunsell.
It's what, sorry?
It's alright, the viewers will get it.
Alright, yeah. Is Steve F1 gonna take out SRI?
He's got to, hasn't he? Oh, he's got it! What a hit! Absolutely beautiful. Raymond is SRI is now deep in Granny's pit. Demon R's all out of shape as well. So is Jimmy. Bunsell coming around the outside. Power there as well. This could get interesting. Pick which way you want to go, Demon R. Jimmy in the wall. Pal in the wall. Demon R facing the wrong way. Spun by SRI. Demon R saved it, has he? Eventually.
He must have too much fun in the Granny's pit that when he came out he was all over the place.
Twilight, where you going? Where you coming from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you Twilight?
He's facing the wrong way just before the come here chicane.
Yeah, Rich Blues, where's he now? Up to about 5th place. SRI's going to get done by Mitch here. Yeah, he's tagged in wide. Is he into the barrier? Twilight is. Yes, SRI is. He's off the track. The dead end chicane, the dead end wall there, taking a few prisoners. Demon R, he's going to go for the pits.
Yeah, he was lucky he never hit that pit wall there, Demon R. As we see Jimmy on Mitch, is he going to let it swing out a wee bit wide and take Mitch out? No, they're being very cautious, eh?
I think it's calculated is what it is. Watch Jimmy, I reckon Mitch! He got that one wrong! I was going to say, yeah, I think Jimmy was being calculated. I think he's just taken the back of Rich. Dave Harp, who was not in the previous race, wasn't able to make it, but he is in this race. He's now under pressure from Rich Blues, and Dave may be a bit of a target now. I just want to mention as well, though, Ray, SGP, I think you might have a word with him. Oh, Dave needs a word as well. It's called help.
And it's going to be
Rich.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, Twilight! I don't think Twilight did. No, he didn't. He's spinning around on the track map. Rich has just been nailed. Oh, Bunsel's nailed him and bounced off into SRI. SRI's in the granny pit again. He obviously he's finding it quite cosy there. You know what? When one of your kids ends up having a kid, we're going to have to change Granny Pit Hill to Kirsty's. Oh, Jimmy has ended up in the wall there. As Kirsty will no doubt have just looked at rating. Why have you just mentioned my name? Oh, chaos into the hairpin.
Gonna come here chicane. Steve F1, what's going to happen?
He's got to. Yes, he has it into the wall. He goes. What a hit! That was absolutely perfect.
Let me see Bunsel. Oh, Dave the Hop tried on there. He missed himself.
Don't you just love it when it comes together? Oh, Twilight, what are you doing there?
Did he try to shut the door and something and miss?
Quite possibly. Okay, so what we've got here, Bunsel hunting down Hay with Rich Blues right behind him as they head into the bottle opener. Demon R is, no, it's not Demon R, it's Steve F1 we saw further ahead. Oh, Rich has just been done, so was Bunsel! Oh!
Yes, alright, then the permit, and then Mitch comes in and helps.
I think...
I thought Artpal was going to hit Rich there.
I think SRI, I thought he was playing snooker then. The pink just potted the yellow and the brown. Actually, that sounds a bit really wrong.
It was quite sideways there. As we see Artpal, who's in there?
Oh, Jimmy!
Oh,
and Artpal spinning around and Mitch has been spun by Bunsel. Bye, Jimmy. You can share the pit with Granny and SRI. Dave the Arm's going to go for Bunsel here. Oh, it's not worked. Is Demon going to go for Dave? Yes, he is. Oh, and that's not worked either. Oh, what a bellend. Oh, and Mitch is going to stop him into the other wall. You nasty, nasty. Great move.
He's pushed him wide. Is Mitch able to get it back?
Mitch is, Twilight isn't. I think Twilight ended up facing the wrong direction. Oh, by Artpal in this race than any other. No, well, in the foreground it was, yeah, but in the background, Artpal's won. Okay, I'm gonna pop out another random fact for you. Did you know that the American military is the reason that McDonald's have drive-thrus? And the reason is, before McDonald's had drive-thrus, there was an area where there was an American base, and the soldiers were not allowed to be out in public in their uniform. So what that particular McDonald's near that base did was told them, well, that's fine, if you come up to this window that we'll put into the wall, we'll serve you from there. You don't have to get out of the car, so you're not actually having to like get out of the car in uniform, and then because they're not allowed to be. So that's how drive-thrus came along in McDonald's.
Fascinating. If it's true, I don't know if it's true.
Fascinating. Oh, Jimmy! Oh, Jimmy is absolutely battered Rich there. Oh, and Dave tried to do him, but it's backfired.
Yep, and we've got Bunsel going to do it. No, that's Artpal. There's Bunsel in the background.
Artpal's in the wall. Mitch. Oh, I think Bunsel just got assisted into the wall as well. And I wouldn't be surprised, you know. I've just seen Mitch. I was going to say, I wouldn't. Oh, Rich! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! Okay, we've got Mitch's bomb hole at one track. Now we've got Mitch's hard on at the another. Was it, or should it be head on? Mitch's head on. Oh, SRI's closing in on Steve F1. The battle for third. as SGP is being boring. He's heading through Twilight's end zone now. As these guys go through the come here. Oh, there's chaos around Mitch. I was going to say, I think it was Mitch. I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if Demon R would be looking for revenge on Mitch for the put into the wall. But to be fair, I think Mitch is going to be after Rich now as well. There's absolute chaos going through these final corners. I don't want to watch him, the boring mower.
Yeah, boring. Get back to your field.
Driving along in my tractor mobile.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm not touching the wheel, so doing anything.
He's being boring, going through nuisance.
And then he's taking it easy in Granny Pit.
Oh, pally.
I thought Mitch was going to get a nice wee tag on there, but just didn't look.
I think Mitch may have to be careful. He's got Rich not too far behind him, and Mitch is going to go for our pal here. Oh, he's absolutely nailed him. Oh, it might not work for Mitch. No, he's all right, but he's got to be careful of the. Oh, I thought it was into the corner. I was going to say, you've got to be careful of the wall, but it's this one you have to be careful of the wall on the exit. That's allowed Jimmy to get away a bit. Gary has, I think, has either snuck through or was already there. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, Mitch! Can he hold it? He can. Well done, Gary. Lovely. Now, why haven't you held a slide like that in other races? Oh, Mitch has gone for a little undercut, a little switch back and pal, and absolutely bottled him into the granny pit. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Oh, as SRI's got ahead of Steve F1, but this could be.
Not for long by the looks of it.
Steve F1, he never managed to do anything to SRI there. Gave him a wee tag, but SRI wasn't phased by it, as we see. Oh, was he going to make the...
Oh, Twilight's not making that. Oh, Demon R, I think, may have just nailed Rich. No, he hasn't. He's spun himself. He has made contact with Rich, but he's absolutely nailed himself. Oh, David the Art, Mitch. Oh, he's hitting him this time, though. Bye.
As we see Jimmy from Maggiore's going to get him.
Oh no, Jimmy's going for him. Jimmy, I tell you what, Jimmy's definitely getting his elbows out in this race. I like it, but here comes the Bunsel. Oh, Bunsel! That hasn't quite worked out, has it? He's ended up dead himself. He's now a ghost. More Twilight's taking Mitch.
Steve F1's got back ahead of SRI.
Oh yeah, so he has.
We don't want to be shaking your boot in front of SRI.
No, he's going to pit manoeuvre. He's going to pit manoeuvre him. Oh no, is he just going to slide him into the wall? He's going to slide him out into the wall. Lovely move by SRI. And here comes Hay. I think he went to nail Steve, but he went straight for a win, like a curry on a Saturday night.
Not like a night out in Glasgow.
Oh, Rich has got his payback on Rich into the midget's head on. Oh, we got cars flying off into Granny's. She's popular this evening. She's right dirty over there.
It'll be the Rich and Mitch's kissing that alcove.
Oh dear. Chaos down the back straight. I'm going to get another fact in. Oh, Demon R's just nailed Rich. He's been waiting ages to do that. He's tried a few times to fail. Dave's just battered the wall all on his own. That won't help him. Jimmy's sliding everywhere as they're heading through the lovely left-hander, which Jimmy's going to get double punted into Rich. And he has been.
Rich is in the battles here. He's been hit a few times there. Gary,
who's that in the background? Oh, I think Dave Op may have found the wall.
Overcooked it. Yeah, he overcooked down there. As we see Demon R's are going to go for a move on Mitch. Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, yeah. I think Mitch was on the brakes there. Oh, Mitch has gone for it. Oh, no, it's Bud Demon. Oh, just about. Has Mitch been able to keep going? I think, Steve F1's facing the wrong way. He's going to lose a position to Twilight now. Well, he might not, because Twilight's going to try and absolutely ram him up the side door. No, he's not. Boring. Twilight, come on.
Yeah. He's got a target on his back.
Oh, Steve F1 maybe at the inside here. Going for the twin. Oh, Twilight's in danger. He's in danger. Steve F1 is constantly pushing it. I think Twilight was on the brakes there. Clever. As SGP is... Bloody hell, Ray, we're nearly at the end. SGP's going to finish the race.
Was he slowing
down? That's last lap, yeah, that's it. It's over. SGP, you boring sod. Jason in second place coming through. Come here. So he's had a fairly boring event too. He's going for the pits. No, I think he's. Hang on, is he doing donuts or is he just taking? Is he taking the piss?
He's close to that.
Nearly in the pits. Oh, here comes SRI. Get a shift on, Jason. Okay, nicely done by Jason as we've got the pack and making their way into the, well, I was going to say the final few corners, but oh my goodness me, this is absolute chaos. Jimmy up the inside of Demon R, punts him wide, Dave's gone wide, everyone's getting pushed wide. Rich Blues has said, sod this, I'm off. Power's going, Twilight's handbraked it. There's loads of cars into the barrier there, into the wall. Rich Blues handbrakes it over the line, and Mitch, is Demon R going to get him on? No, he's not. Close between Bunsell and Jimmy there, I think it was. I'm not entirely sure. It was all happening way too fast.
Yeah, it was very fast. A lot at the end there.
Yeah, definitely. Absolute mayhem. So SGP taking the win. Well done to him. Boring. Okay, it was very difficult for him to get me facts out in this one. So I've got 2 more facts to give out. So I'm going to do that now and then people can have a think about them. So here's one. I don't know why this one really came up, but if you drop a penny off the top of the Empire State Building and it landed on someone's head, it would kill them.
I know it can only reach X amount of velocity. It'd be enough to kill them. I don't think so.
Well, it's a fact. And the other one is, Cornish pasties, proper Cornish pasties, like not the ones that have the wobbly ridge over the top, the ones that have the the thick edge.
Yeah.
So they're on the side. Well, that thick edge is called the handle, and the pasty was made that way with that thick edge, so that miners could hold that handle and eat the rest of the pasty and not bother eating the thick handle bit because of their dirty hands. And it even went as far as you could get Cornish pasty in 3/4 of it, but then you could have something like apple pie in the last bit, or apple and custard, or you could have a main meal in 2/3 of it, and then 1/3 you'd have as pudding. Yeah. But
in the actual pasty?
In the actual pasty, yeah. Separated with a bit of pastry. But the handle was designed so that miners could eat a decent meal without having to worry about their hands being dirty, because they didn't eat the handle, they just threw that away.
I didn't think that miners would give a shit if it was dirty.
Well. There we go. Right, okay, interesting Wacky Wally Waces. In a few moments, we're going to have to work out how we're going to draw the grid for the last, not the last race, but the next race, race 5. And I'm thinking, Ray, that you may be along the same lines. We've done a previous championship order full grid selected. We've done a reverse grid poll. 1 ball selection. So I don't know how we're going to do this next one. Maybe we could do it race result, full grid selection, or how else are you thinking you might want to do it?
like the whole race, so cars number 1 to 16, but use bingo balls to put them in their place.
Okay, and what, do last the first again?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, okay, so we'll get on that in a moment, but now I'm going to, I suppose I will let you know what the answer, which of the facts was real, but I will remind you of which of these facts are which, and Ray can see if he can work it out. So, passenger jet planes can't take off without an ashtray. McDonald's drive-through was invented to help the American military and the soldiers to be able to have a McDonald's. Pigs don't sweat. Right? Or a penny dropped from the top of the Empire State Building, if it hit you, would kill you. And Cornish pasty with the handle was made for miners, and they wouldn't eat the handle, but also you could have the mixture food. So yeah. So which do you think is false, Ray?
I'm thinking the miners.
Interesting.
It's between the miner and the penny, because I know the penny can only hit a certain velocity, and I can't remember what it was.
It's called terminal velocity.
Yeah, but I don't know what the speed of it was.
Is it 32 feet per second? Something like that. But, well, if you said it's between them two, you're going to have to pick one.
I'll pick the miners. I know I'm going to be right.
Okay, right. Well, the passenger jet plane's ashtray fact was true. They can't take off without an ashtray. McDonald's drive-through was also true. It was invented. The manager of a McDonald's basically decided one day, after talking to some soldier friends, that he would knock a hole in the wall to be able to serve the soldiers while they're still in their vehicles. Pigs don't sweat, even though there is the saying that sweating like a pig. Pigs don't sweat because they don't have any sweat glands, so they physically cannot sweat. That's why they like rolling around in mud to cool them down. See? And now we're down to the last two. The Cornish pasty handle and the penny from the Empire State Building. And I can tell you that the Cornish pasty is true.
That is true.
It is true.
So is a penny.
Yeah. It won't kill you. It'll fucking hurt. And it'll do some damage, but it won't kill you. But yeah, the Cornish pasty handle was true, and personally, I thought that was an absolutely fascinating stat. Or, as I mentioned earlier, quite interesting, which is where that stat came from. Actually, I think two of them came from there. The penny. No, the penny didn't. Sorry, pigs and yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, passenger jet planes. Yeah, that one was from QI. So it's quite interesting. Thank you, QI. Okay, I suppose we should get ready to do a bingo ball. Okay then, as we get ready for your granny's favourite Friday night activity without the grandad, it's time for the bingo balls. Ray, would you like to rattle your cage? And then we'll explain how we're gonna do this one.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
I know. I've just spent the last 10 minutes lining up the camera. No, I'm joking.
As a ball shoots out.
Right. Okay. So for the viewers, the way this is going to work, we're going to do basically the last race 4's result. First is number 1 all the way down. Now number 16 is Fluffy and number 15 is Connor. And we're going to be starting with so the first position is going to be at the back, and it's number 3, which is SRI. Well stitched. Okay, so if you want to move your ball, you can move it left, you can move it right, you can do it any way you like.
Okay,
so SRI will be at the back of the grid. who is going to be joining him there. There's millions of chances.
The balls are just going
everywhere. You know someone's gonna say. I bet he's got another pot of balls over there. So you're fixing this. Go on. And what we got for the next one?
It's hard to see at this angle.
It's not two fat ladies. It's a skinny one and a fat one. It's 12. Who's that? Oh, Art Pal.
Sorry, Art Pal.
Art Pal be joining SRI on the back row of the grid. At least it's the grid and not the cinema.
Like Saturday night, I know.
Okay, so next up, who's it gonna be?
I dropped my bomb.
Are you turning it the right way for it to come out? Because it's pinging them across.
It goes down the chute, but the chute at the bottom of the chute is not holding it properly. So we have ball number 7.
Oh, that's an interesting one. It's Rich Blues.
Yeah, let the camera focus on that one. Yeah, so number 7.
Aye. You know what? I reckon number 2 is going to end up on pole position. But okay, so SRI, Art Pal, and Richard Blues. Also, I bet you're gonna, if every ball bounces out, you're gonna regret saying let's do all of them.
Yeah.
The tension builds. Oh, he's managed to keep it in his pocket.
Yeah. Oh, that one's. Trying to get this in. They're so small. It's the first I've heard that.
Are you struggling to fiddle your balls? It's number 9. Oh my god. I tell you what, this is an interesting rear end of the grid. Demon R. So SRI, Art Pal, Rich Blues, Demon R. Who's gonna be next? You watching the SGP? Oh, it's a green one.
Got the neck of it now. The position is. Jesus Christ.
Is that a 5 or is it a 15?
It's a 5.
It's a 5. Oh. There's been many films made about this guy. It's Twilight. Yeah, so, interesting one. Okay, so, as the tension builds, to select to the next position. Who's it going to be? It's a blue ball. It's not number 2.
No, it's the one you fought to begin with. Yellow. Oh. Bloody hell, stop spinning. Is that going to come up? No. Yeah.
That ball's got a horn. Number 15. Who would that be then? That's Conrad. 15 is Conrad.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I'll take a bigger ball than
Admittedly, when mine turned up, I realised the pictures were a little deceptive. I didn't look at the sizes. We've got a runner. It's number 2. It's landed. It's landed in the wrong slot, but it's in a slot. It's number 2, and that's Jason. So Jason is not going to be on pole position or second place. He's going to be halfway up the grid. Okay.
Well, at least it didn't come out. Well, it didn't come out last, you know. Wheel of Doom.
It's
It's
a green one.
Let's see. Oh, interesting.
Number 16, so that would be Fluffy if he's able to make it. If he's not, then everybody's going to be moving up a place. But it would be nice to see Fluffy in the Wacky Wally Waces, because I think about that we all want to smash his back doors in. So come on, Fluffy, get your ass out. Oh, we got a jumper. Is it number 12? It's a red one. No, it's not 12. We've had 12.
Oh, that's a unlucky number.
Oh, 13. That is Dave the Harp.
Yeah.
I just want to point out, right, that as I'm looking at a race result picture, I've put that Gary's got no points. He has, so I'm going to have to redo that picture before I show it on the screen. So, yeah, Dave the Harp, number 13 it was. Okay, so we're ready for more.
Okay. So, countdown, you know. We've got to get in the bingo phase, you know, these things. Need some music next time.
Do you want 70s porno music or jazz? Hang on, they're the same thing.
As long as you said jazz, oh, interesting. This is going to be interesting. Can we get it seated properly?
It's a bit blurry, but it's looking like a number one. It is a number one. That's SGP. So SGP will be near Dave the Harp, nearly middle of the grid. How many is that positions we've done now? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's only 6 to go. And of those that are left, I think we've got Hey, Steve F1, Mitch, Jimmy, and Bonsall. Whoa! We've got.
I don't want to be near SGP.
Hang on, if it's a runner, that's got to be Hay.
Number
6. That is Steve F1. Okay, so not many more to go. Hey, Steve friends are going to be next to each other. Steve friends.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So we went from number 6 to number
10.
10.
And that is Jimmy Mac, when are you coming back? Right, so Jimmy it is. That means we're down to 2 left.
4 to go.
4 to go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh yeah, there's 4 to go. Okay, so the tension builds. So who are going to be on the 2 front rows? 4th place is going to be a green runner.
Yep, another runner. Oh, interesting. Next one.
Number 11, and that is Bonsall. I tell you what, that's a good starting position for Bonsall. I mean, he's had some decent results so far.
Hashtag pad user.
Oh, is he going to line up alongside the other one? Is it going to be Mitch? Or is he going to be Hay? It's going to number 14. It's going to be Formula Gary.
Wow.
What a front end of the grid we've got. Okay, that means, so with Bonsall and Formula Gary on row 2, that means it's between Hay and Mitch for pole position. So, Ray, who's going to be starting in 2nd place? Could it be Hay's first pole?
Oh, we've got a ball coming down. Oh, it's running. It's running. It's like, no, I don't want to be near the front. And it's going to be...
2nd place is, what's the number?
going to be 4.
I really struggled to see that then. Okay. Number 4.
Oh, number 4? You need it left a wee bit? It's just the focus on the camera.
So, number 4, that is Hey, which means that somehow on doing random bingo ball grids, Mitch is going to end up on pole position again. He was pole position for the first one when we did the whole grid. So Ray, do you want to drop the ball to confirm? It should be at number 8.
This is going to be a nightmare. Oh, yeah, I managed to do that.
He's cupping the ball.
I was jumping over the cut. Yep, number 8 it is.
So Mitch will be on pole position for race 5 of the Wacky Wally Waces. And you know what? I've not had a look at where that race is. So we should do that in a
just
second.
to show there's no balls left.
There's no balls left in his cage. Okay, so yeah, where's the next race then? So that was a very interesting grid set. Let's have a look. Okay, the information has not been put where I'm looking for it. Okay, I have no idea what the next track is.
So check. Ouch.
Well, as we discuss, we find out which track is the next one. You can let us know how you feel the bingo grids have gone. And also don't forget that obviously DGT League has announced the next 4 championships worth of cars, and as mentioned, there may still be things in between those championships, but what I would say is if people want to start working on their liveries, they can, because you know which cars we're going to be using. The only thing we haven't got yet is a logo for each individual series, because we just haven't got around to that yet. Although it would appear that we are kind of going with the OWAT for the collective of the 3 championships, the open wheel formula. Any joy, Ray?
No, actually, I cannot find it where it should be.
And at the moment that we're recording this, SGP is sleeping, or at least he should be. So we're going to have to go and do some digging, aren't we, to find out. Oh, hang on, I know it. It's a Sardegna.
Is it Sardegna?
Yeah, because we drove it, didn't we? At the end of the race.
Last week?
Yeah.
Thursday there.
Yeah. I can't remember which one it is. Let's just have a quick scroll through. About 1,000. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Sardegna A2. Now that's an interesting track, that one. Also thinking about it, I was going to say, Ray, should we mention what we were talking about with regarding this track for the drivers, or can you not remember?
The wall?
Yes, the walls.
Yeah, just make sure we're not using the walls to ride round the corners and gain advantage.
Yeah.
Is that it? And
yeah, basically. With Sardegna A2, there's a couple of hairpins where there's going to be crashes. It's part of what Wacky Wally Waces is. what we don't really want is people not really making any attempt to make the corner and just going way too fast into those hairpins. Basically, if there was no cars there, using the wall to get around the corner. So yeah, we don't want no wall riding. Now, there's going to be times in the Wacky Wally races around that track where you're going to end up in some walls, but I think the main concern is more about the slow hairpins, isn't it?
Yeah, just not using your brakes to take somebody out and put them in the wall, plus you hit the wall, bounce off the wall and able to floor it, or use the curve of the wall as an advantage to get round the corner quicker. Yeah,
and let's not forget as well, if somebody behind you gets legitimately punted into you, just remember that to you it may feel like you've been absolutely nailed unfairly, but if they've been hit fairly, then it's a fair hit on you as well. So yeah, and the final race, Ray, I'd forgot about this. So race 5 is Sardegna A2. Race 6 is...
Don't know.
Tsukuba.
Oh, nice.
Tsukuba, yeah. A very short track.
Invincible pit wall.
Invisible pit wall, yeah. A great track for putting people off the track. And it will actually be the first time that Tsukuba has been used in the DGT League as a race track. So yeah, although I don't know if you can actually call these races. Well, they're Waces. So okay.
That's why it's called Wacky Wally Waces.
Exactly. Yeah, that is a very good point. Okay, right, Ray, thank you very much for joining us on commentary.
No worries at all.
Also, thank you very much for playing with your balls, to the pleasure of all of the drivers, and Kate as well. You'll have to start. You have to change it from Kate loves cock to Kate loves balls. Or even better, right? You could okay, viewers. I apologise that you are listening to this transition. Twilight, you are now going to find out how the transition has happened. What you do, Ray? You go from like cocks that you've been sending pictures of, like chickens, right? And you want to get to balls, so send pictures of chicken balls for the Chinese.
It's gonna go, what the hell is he sending? I'm not even gonna tell her, and Twilight don't know what to tell her.
Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, right.
I'm just glad she's got a sense of humour, and so is Twilight.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, thank you very much, Ray, as I said, for joining us on commentary. Also, remember, folks, this is the Wacky Wally Racers. This is just for fun. It won't be long until we're into the Ferrari, where it will be a little bit more serious. However, one thing I think we all learn from the Wacky Wally Racers is everybody enjoys it much more when you can just have a laugh and a joke about everything that happens. Because, yeah, it is good. Okay, right. I think that's time to just confirm the race results for this one and the current dirty standings. So let's crack on with that. So time for the confirmations then. Race 3's result, SGP taking the win, Bunsell second, Jimmy third, Formula Gary fourth, Mitch in 5th, Hayes 6th, Twilight 7th, Demon R in 8th, Rich Blues in 9th, SRI 10th, Jason in 11th, Steve F1 12th and Art Pal in 13th. Wace 4's confirmation, SGP taking the win again, Jason 2nd, SRI 3rd, Hay 4th, Twilight 5th, Steve F1 6th, Rich Blues in 7th, Mitch in 8th, Demon R in 9th, Jimmy in 10th, Bunsell 11th, Art Pal 12th, Dave the Harp 13th and Formula Gary in 14th. And now the dirty standings. SGP with his back-to-back boring wins is now on 700 points in the top of the table. Jason in second place on 570. SRI is in third on 510 and Bunsell fourth on 440. 10 behind him is Twilight in fifth, and then 10 behind him is Rich Blues in sixth. We've then got a little bit of a gap to Steve F1 in seventh on 370. 10 behind him is Mitch in eighth place, and then we've got a gap again to Formula Gary in 9th on 310, and then we've got Dave's Twins in 10th place on 300 points each, and then 12th place is Hay on 240, 13th is Jimmy on 220, and then Art Pal 14th on 210, Conrad 15th on 130, and Fluffy. There's only one more boring person than SGP. It's Fluffy, because he's not racing yet. Come on, Fluffy. You know you want to. Right, thanks for watching, listening, and hopefully you've been enjoying this crazy type of racing and commentary. So have a good one, everybody, and we'll see you all again soon for race 5 and 6.